Hey everyone, Anthony here. I hope you're doing really well. So this video is all about you, and it is about a 20 to 25-minute video of just some exercises and stretches to warm up your body. And it's something that you can do at the beginning of the day to start your morning. You could do it in the middle of the day, or you can do it at the end. Okay, it doesn't matter when you do this. You can even do parts of it. So a lot of these exercises, I tried to make them really accessible for things that you can do at work. Okay, and it's a really slow kind of flow to just stretch out the shoulders, stretch out the hips a little bit of warming up. So hopefully you can find something in here that is accessible to you. All right. Um, I invite you to maybe set the mood a little bit, maybe turn the lights off if that feels good, maybe add a little music. As you can see, I tried to record this outside. It didn't work so well with the sound. So I'm in this beautiful board office, but try to set the mood for you, whatever works for you. Okay. I also invite you to grab a chair. All right, we'll be using a chair today. You can sit on the floor as well, but the chair is just for support for some of the exercises that we're going to do. Again, you don't have to use it. I just find it's kind of nice to do, especially when we sit a lot during the day. So I tried to make some of the exercises, relating to sitting. Okay, so have that set up for you. Okay, and before we get started, I have a quote I want to share, and it says, "What you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create." So I really like that because it reminds me of the power that at least I have, that we all have inside, um, in terms of how we want to respond to the things that happen around us. We may not have control on what happens around us, but we definitely have power in how we want to respond to it. So I invite you to play with that today, all right, and keep that in the back of your pocket. If you feel, stress, if you feel anxiety, anger, frustration, just remind yourself what you think you become, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you create. All right, let's get going. So I'm going to walk over to the chair and we'll start with the breath, okay? So as you sit, there is a little bit of a pose here, alignment here to think about. So plant your feet hip widths apart, okay? And then hug the legs in a little bit, not crazy, but just hug them a little bit to activate the inner thighs. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears, let them rest on the back as you bring the hands in toward the waist. Tone the belly. Ears in line with the shoulders rather than head forward. You might notice that. And then root into the ground, into the chair with your seat as you extend and expand your spine up towards the sky. So this is a lot. But notice everything's kind of in line. Ears, shoulders, hips. Softly close the eyes if that feels good, or just look down. Little tone in the belly. Pay attention to the sounds that you hear around you. Creating some presence. Maybe thanking yourself for giving yourself this time. It's so important that you take care of yourself so that you can be strong and present for your students and the people in your life. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Pause at the top. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale here. Exhale, let go. And then on your next inhalation, breathe in for a count of 2. Pause at the top. Exhale for a count of 2. Repeat, inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for a count of 4. Pause. Exhale for 4. Repeat that. Inhale for 4. Pause. Exhale for 4. This time, inhale for a count of 6. Pause. Exhale for 6. Again, inhale for 6. Pause. Exhale for 6. Now inhale for 4. Pause. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Pause. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 2. Pause. Exhale for 2. Again, inhale for 2. Pause. Exhale for 2. Good. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, palms facing towards the ground as you bring the arms down. Repeat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Keep going. Inhale, kind of scooping up all that joy. Bringing it into the body and exhaling down. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, the arms down. Good. On your next inhalation, inhale the arms up. And then exhale, take a twist, gentle twist. Right arm behind, left arm forward. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale up. Just twisting. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale forward. Good. Exhale the hands down. Take the hands to the tops of the knees. Draw the belly in, rounding the back, taking the chin towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders up and back. Arch the back, chin up to the sky. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, lift. Maybe close the eyes. Inhale, round. Exhale, lift. Inhale, round. Exhale, lift. Good. Come to a neutral spine here. Inhale the right arm in front. And then take that right arm across the body as you take the left forearm to the outside of the right elbow. And draw that arm across the body. Good. Release, open that right arm up to the side. Maybe take a twist. And then switch sides. Left arm over across the body, taking that right hand underneath, forearm to the top of the left forearm. Draw that shoulder back. Just getting a stretch here. Good. Release that. Take that left arm back. Hand to knee. Beautiful. Option to clasp the hands here or just keep the hands separated. So if you're going to clasp the hands, turn and press the palms forward. Draw the shoulders up towards the ears, then plug the shoulders back. Ears in line with the shoulders, and then tone the belly up and in. Press the thumb and pinky side evenly forward, squeezing right behind the triceps. If this is a lot, separate the hands and press the palms forward like you're pushing into a wall. Keep hugging the legs in a little bit towards each other to keep them toned. Keep drawing the shoulders back and knit the ribs in. Inhale. Exhale, maybe close the eyes. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. You might feel this in the forearms a little bit. I feel this a lot. I've been doing this a lot because my wrists have been super tight from typing. So this feels really nice, for me at least. On your next inhalation, lift the arms up overhead. Now, this is a lot. You notice your elbows are rounding, your head's coming forward, your back is rounding. Separate the hands wider, pressing the palms up to the sky. Draw the shoulders up and back. Draw the belly in, hug the legs in. Now, if you can keep that and the shoulders are open, you can take the hands a little bit closer, maybe clasp the hands, thumbs and pinky side evenly right. Pressing up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, draw the ribs in. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale, release that down. Shake it out. Whew. Hello, right forearms. Feeling that? Shoulders. Now here, take the left leg and cross the left ankle over the top of the right thigh. I'm going to mirror here. Flex that left foot a lot. And then take your right hip back a little bit. And then maybe take your left hand to the top of that left thigh or knee and gently pressing that leg open a little bit, getting into the hips. Now, if this is a lot with the right leg bent, you can extend that right leg forward to create a little bit more space, right? And then start to maybe bend that leg in, bring that heel in towards the chair a little bit closer. Now, if this feels, you're like, Anthony, I don't really feel anything, okay? Don't worry. Start to lead with the heart, bow forward, maybe taking the forearms to the top of that left leg. Getting a little bit deeper. Might fire up a little bit. Maybe even taking that right hand to the outside of the left foot and taking your left hand to the outside of your left knee and hugging in as you bow over or deeper, right? But if your back is rounding, I suggest keeping the shoulders up and back, stay lifted, right? Know your limit. This is something that you can do when you're just kind of sitting in your chair, if you're typing, if you're working at your desk, just do this quick little stretch. You don't have to do all of this whole sequence every day, right? You can do pieces of it, as I suggested earlier. If you find that something speaks to you more, release that. I know, hello hips, right? Sorry, I was talking too much. Now, switch sides. So right ankle to the top of the left thigh. And I like to just kind of draw my leg in a little bit and then grab the foot just to make it a little more accessible because I have some my knees aren't the greatest. So that helps me to protect, to keep that right foot super active and super flexed. Right? And you might notice that one hip is tighter, like my right side is definitely tighter. Again, maybe taking that left leg forward if you need a little bit more space to get, to make this more accessible for you. Maybe flex that left foot down the ground. Or if you want to go deeper, bring that heel in closer towards the chair. Tack that left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe lead with the heart to bow forward, taking the forearms to the inner thigh. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, release that, shake it out. And then we'll come to standing. So I'm going to turn my chair sideways. You can keep it where it is. It'll be easier for me to show the poses from here. So plant the feet forward and feet hip widths apart. We're just going to warm up the shoulders a little bit as we were doing sitting down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down. Hug the legs in a little bit towards each other to fire up the inner thighs. Inhale, keep flowing. Exhale the arms down. Good, inhale, lift. Then exhale, right arm behind, left arm forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, just twisting. Twisting from the mid back, keeping the hips forward. Keep going. Exhale down, one more breath. Inhale forward. Exhale the arms down. Beautiful. Okay, so now facing behind your chair here, okay? Walk your feet back a good distance, almost like think leg distance apart from the chair, okay? Take the feet wider, hip widths apart, or a little bit wider even. Toes nice and straight towards the front of the chair. Bend the knees. Take the hands towards the tops of the thighs. Work the shoulders back. Tone the belly. So rather than arching the back, tuck the pelvis a little bit. Take the hands to the tops of the chair. Right? Now, if your back is rounding, I suggest staying in this position, shoulders up and back. If not, start to straighten the legs. Bow a little bit deeper. Maybe walking the hands a little more forward so that wrists rest up on the edge of the chair. Shoulders up and back. Toning the belly up and in, hugging the legs in, little bend in the knees. If this does not feel good, again, if your back is rounding, bend your knees, work the shoulders up and back. So you might be here, right? You might just be here. That's okay. You want to make sure that you have that curve in the lumbar spine here, rather than back rounding. And now keep breathing. Inhale. Then rise up, shake that out. Okay. Step your right foot forward, toes nice and straight. Hands to the tops of the top of the chair, step your left foot back. Now, this might be where you're at here. Okay, you might be in this position. That might be all that you need, kind of getting like a calf stretch in that left heel. Make sure that your toes are pointing straight, your knee, your front knee is in line with the ankle, right? Now, if I want to bend deeper and go deeper, some of you might want to do that. I'm going to go a little bit longer, stepping that back foot back further, so that when I bend, my front knee tracks over the ankle rather than forward the toes. That's going to be a lot of the knee, right? So if I want to bend deeper, I go longer, right? Now from here, wherever you are, tack that right hip back, left hip forward, scissoring the legs. Shoulders in line with the hips. Take the hands to the top of the chair. Again, you go ahead as deep as you want to go. Hands to hips maybe. Maybe arms rise. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. If the elbows are rounding, take the arms wider. Maybe look at the sky. Inhale, one more breath. I know we're still in it, right? Exhale the arms down, hands to hips, or to the chair, step into that right leg. Left foot meets the right, shake that out. Hello, right hip, right glute. Opposite side. So again, come as deep as you want to go. Just making sure that your knee doesn't go over the toes. So left toes nice and straight, okay? And then step as far back as you want to go. So you might just kind of be in this position. That might be where you want to be, right? But if I bend any deeper, that's where I go, right? So I need to go longer. Wherever you are, from here, I'm going to tack that front hip, so my left hip back, right hip pulls forward to square the hips towards the front, towards the chair. Keep that back thigh lifting, maybe stay here. Maybe hands to hips, shoulders in line with the hips. Maybe inhale the arms up. You don't have to. Go where you want to go. Maybe just looking forward. Keep drawing the belly in rather than arching the back. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, one more breath. Good. Exhale, hands to the top of the chair. Maybe lean forward, press into that left leg. Right means left. Shake it out. Almost there, a couple more. So from here, right toe is nice and straight. I'm gonna step my left leg back, okay? Actually, I'm gonna face forward here, okay? So sideways on my chair. The right foot is parallel to the edge of the chair, okay? Right here. I'm gonna take a wide stance, wrists over ankles, okay? And then slightly turn your toes in and then the heels out. Hug the legs in to fire up the inner thighs. Okay, that's a lot. And then turn the right toes to face the front of the chair. Here we go. Keep the left leg where it is. Bend into that right leg. Okay. So again, you decide how deep you want to go. So right now I'm kind of here, but if I bend deeper, notice what happens to my front knee. It goes over the toes, which means I have to go longer. So I'm going to take my left leg back a little farther so that when I bend in that front leg, it lines up with the ankle. Okay? Take that right hand to the top of the chair and then hug that right knee in line with the third toe. Tuck your front hip under, top hip back. So I'm driving my back heel into the ground. Maybe stay here. Maybe right arm forward, toe in the belly. Shoulders in line with the hips, maybe back arm lifts. Maybe gaze over the third finger and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, keep hugging that right knee in line with the third toe. One more breath. Inhale, I know. Exhale. From here, inhale, straighten that front leg. That should feel kind of good. I don't want to tell you how to feel, but that should feel good. Hands to hips. Have a little bend in that front knee. Then from here, inhale, and then exhale, take that right hand to the top of the chair. You can always move that back foot in a little bit closer if you need to. Left hand to hip. Now work that left shoulder up and back. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my right rib cage, rolling that right rib cage under, left rib cage back to create space as I bow deeper. Maybe left hand to hip. Maybe that right hand to the inner shin. Keep working that left shoulder up and back. Maybe look forward. Maybe look to the sky. Maybe top arm to sky. All maybes, right? Seeing where you want to be. Where does your body, where are you today? Whatever you need. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Good. Inhale, rise up, bend into that front leg. Spin the back heel up if you can. Press into that right foot, step left to meet right. Shake it out. We'll come to the opposite side, right? So again, I'm gonna turn this way. Wide stance, sorry my back is to you. So I think like wrists over ankles, turn the toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Hug the legs in, activate the inner thighs. Turn the left toes to face your chair. Little bend in that knee, bend into that front leg. And so, again, go as deep as you want to go, right? So if I go deeper, notice how my knee goes over the toes. I have to go longer with that back leg. So that when I bend, that knee tracks over the ankle. You might not be this deep, and that's okay. So open that, hug that left knee, track it over the third toe, tuck your front hip under, top hip back. Drive that right heel into the ground. Maybe right hand to hip, left hand to the chair. Shoulders in line with the hips rather than leaning forward. Maybe top arm lifts. Maybe back arm lifts as much as the front. Gaze over the third finger. Keep hugging the feet in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale. Hello legs, right? Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Inhale, straighten that front leg, a little micro bend in the knee. Left hand to the top of the chair, right hand to hip. So from here, tuck the left ribs under, right rib cage back. Drive that right heel into the ground. Maybe bow forward, work that right shoulder. Maybe gazes forward. Maybe right hand to the inside, left hand to the inside of the left shin. Maybe top arm to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Good. Inhale, rise up, bend that front leg, spin the back heel up. Step into the left foot, right meets left. Shake it out. Beautiful. We'll come to sitting. Kind of cooling down here. Shaking that out, letting all of that settle. Hands to the knees, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, shoulders up and back. Keep going. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, draw out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Come to a neutral spine. We'll take a little twist here. Inhale, lift that right arm up. And then exhale, take that right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Work that left shoulder blade up and back, hand to hip. Get length in the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Working that left shoulder up and back. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come to center. Switch sides. Inhale, lift that left arm up. And then twisting towards that outer right thigh, work that right rib cage back, left rib cage forward. Get that right shoulder up and back, hand to hip. Nice tall spine through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Maybe close the eyes. Good. Inhale, come to center. Take right hand to the outside of the left temple or ear. Draw that shoulder up and back. Inhale. Just gently nudge that right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching out the neck. Inhale, lift, switch sides. Left hand to the right temple or right ear. Gently work that left shoulder up and back. Gently take that left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, lift that right arm up again. Left hand to the hip. Get length in the right side body. Exhale over towards the left side. Work the left shoulder up and back, work your right shoulder up and back. Maybe gaze in the sky. If the elbow's rounding, take the forearm further away from your face, from your cheek. Keep that arm nice and straight. Inhale, rise up. Right arm to the hip, left arm overhead. Get length in the side body first, so lengthen out from the pelvis. Exhale over towards the right side. So work that right shoulder back, left shoulder back. Gaze the sky, maybe, you don't have to. Tone the belly. If the elbow's rounding, take the forearm further away from your cheek. Inhale. Exhale, hug the feet in towards each other. Inhale, rise up. Release that. Beautiful. Hands to the shin. To the tops of the thighs. Shoulders up and back. Let them rest on the back. Hands in towards the waist. Softly close the eyes. Relax any tension between the eyebrows. Relax your lips. Relax your tongue to the base of the mouth. Relax any tension in your legs, your feet. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release through the mouth. Blink your eyes open. Thank you, everyone. I'll leave you with one final thought before you start your day or wherever you go after this. Don't start your day with the broken pieces of yesterday. Every day is a fresh start. Every day is a new beginning. Every morning we wake up is the first day of the rest of our lives. Thanks, everyone. Be well.